Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the finest minds of past centuries. Turn knowledge into an advantage with these life lessons. And what could be better than a conversation with one of the most influential and insightful philosophers of the Enlightenment era, Voltaire?
We should be considerate to the living, to the dead we owe only the truth. If there were only one religion in England, there would be danger of despotism. If there were two, they would cut each other's throats. But there are 30, and they live in peace and happiness. The most original minds borrowed from one another. It is with books as with the fire in our hearths. We go to a neighbor to get the embers and light it when we return home, pass it on to others, and it belongs to everyone. The instruction we find in books is like fire. We fetch it from our neighbor, kindle it as home, communicate it to others, and it becomes the property of all. What we find in books is like the fire in our hearts. We fetch it from our neighbors, we kindle it at home, we communicate it to others, and it becomes the property of all. It is the privilege of true genius, and certainly of the genius that opens a new road, to make without punishment great mistakes. It is better to risk sparing a guilty person than to condemn an innocent one. It is dangerous to be right in matters where established men are wrong. A minister of state is excusable for the harm he does when the helm of government has forced his hand in a storm, but in the calm he is guilty of all the good he does not do. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. Opinions have caused more ills than the plague or earthquakes on this little globe of ours. There are truths which are not for all men, nor for all times. Whatever you do, crush the infamous thing, and love those who love you. Anyone who has the power to make you believe absurdities has the power to make you commit injustices.